Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going up against Mega Mawile. It's finally happening. My mascot Mega is here and we are going to go up against it solo. You better believe it. That's what we're going to be looking at in this video. Take a look at what I'm going to be using with the IVs as well as the movesets on the side there. So this is going to be my first try. I was in Qdoba eating a bowl. I had a fork in one hand, the phone in the other, just kind of very casually tapping, doing what I needed to do, as you can see here. But unbelievable, I was able to beat it. So it's all about Primal Groudon. Yes, I'm going to be repositioning it. I'm going to put it up front. I do have the Shadow Groudon equipped as my buddy because the IVs on that thing are horrendous. That is for sure. And then we also do have that Shadow Garchomp, which, yes, this is going to be a fairy, but you can take those play roughs okay. You can take 2 of them. And then when it comes down to any other move, you're just going to be able to take them over and over again. And then, of course, Shadow Excadrill. And then we do have this Landorus as well. Shadow Excadrill really put in that work. I mean, all the shadows that I do have, of course, the Primal Groudon was the key component here. And I did get down to the Moltres once, and I did have actually Wing Attack on it. So we weren't doing super effective. I had to actually re-lobby, which I don't think I had to do for it any of the times. I think maybe twice, and it was only for play rough when it did have, as well as Fire Fang too. So I was doing a decent amount of damage with that Fire Fang to the particular Pokemon that I do have here. But when we do get this back, you're going to be able to go out there and solo this. Now, granted, I know I do have quite a bit of extremely expensive Shadow Pokemon powered up here, but if you do have a pretty good powered up Primal Groudon with Precipice Blades, you're going to be looking pretty okay here. You could technically just back out after that one fainted and just go back in, but keep in mind, whenever you do that, you are going to be allowing it to regain just a little bit of health when you do back out of that battle and go back into it, as you are going to be recovering it and then going right back in, right? So Shadow Mawile, or Shadow, got the Shadow on my mind, Mega Mawile. This thing looks amazing as it's shiny. I love that color. It is just so good. I do have a 100 level 50 already maxed out Mawile, which we are going to be megaing. I already did, but we'll do it again on camera, as well as a shiny. I don't know what's going up with my purified Mawile best buddy powered up one, but it is absolutely tiny when I do make it. You'll see here in a bit. So this was pretty nice to being able to go around here and just soloing the Mega Mawile like this. And Garchomp absolutely putting in the work. You could almost compare it to Mega Garchomp as far as the damage is concerned. And I did have to use an Elite TM on that Shadow Groudon as well as that Garchomp for sure. Alright, so what is Mega Mawile even going to be good for? I mean, unfortunately, you know, if you're in a tournament or something and you can use Megas, is it even going to be worth using as far as the Master League? Maybe in the Ultra League you could find yourself doing something, as a matter of fact, if you have it at the correct power up there. But otherwise, not too much. I mean, we're looking at Steel and Fairy here, which is a pretty nice typing to get a boost on if, say, we do have some sort of an event. If you're going up against Dragons, you could throw in that Mawile just for fun to boost the Fairies. Boost the steel types. It's really up to you. I'll probably be that oddball out using the damn Mawile, giving people the boost while I'm sitting there doing minimal damage with it. But, you know, technically, if you're going up against a dragon, you have Fairy Wind and Play Rough, you'll still be doing a decent amount of damage. And then you also do have Iron Head, in which you're going to be getting stabbed from too. So if you go up against fairies or ice, you do have that. But let's be real, there's so many more counters that are going to be able to top this. But again, you know, it is going to be fun to use. It is Mega Mawile. It is a great design. You know what I really want, like everybody else too, though, right? A Shundo. That would have been amazing, but that's okay. I already have 3 100s. As a matter of fact, Niantic gave me a little present too one day, and it was during an event. I don't remember which one, but I actually go plus a 100% Mawile. Unbelievable. So that leaves me at 3, including a Shadow that I did get, but I purified it. Wasn't 100 yet, and then I purified it, and then it was. So that's the one I did power up. But yeah, so here we are. I'm pretty happy with this here. Thank you to everybody who didn't send me invites, and sorry to everybody that I missed the invites on. I was trying to do as many as I could. I didn't max out on my remote raid battles because I was a little bit busy running around doing things. So I wasn't able to continuously look at my phone. So there is that. But if you're trying to do this yourself, this is pretty much what you're going to be wanting to use here. At the end of the day, let's be really honest here, okay? It's all about that primal Groudon, okay? Now, I'm trying to think of another thing that's going to be a little bit more accessible for you. I was thinking Garchomp, but you know, then you're going to have to use an Elite TM. How about Shadow Excadrill? And then, you know, I'm not going to tell you to power up a Shadow Groudon because who knows if you even had good IVs. And the investment that I made on this one here with the IVs that it does have is beyond me, but you know, it's been putting in the work and I'm still happy I did. But it's all about the primal Groudon, and then if you do have Shadow Excadrill to follow it up and then back out after that, then you should be looking pretty good, okay? If you don't have primal Groudon, then you can't solo this unless you did have Sunny Weather and maybe a Shadow Groudon. For whatever reason you had that instead of the primal. That's pretty much going to be your only bet, as well as the other ground types that we are using, because you will be getting the boost there. So I'm not 100% sure if you can do it without it though. But yeah, I didn't fail at all. Never did fail. The closest time I came down to failing was going to be the first try when I was casually playing at the Qdoba, when I beat it at what, like 1 second, which was pretty clutch right there. So I was able to get about 4 shinies. Cool. And I wasn't really too keen on like trying to get as many as I possibly could. But let's go ahead and take a look at my haul here so you can see what we have going on. If you can give this video a thumbs up, folks, that'd be much appreciated. My mascot's here. Let's go. Let's get it. Finally. Unfortunately, it's not too useful, but hey. So I am going to show you the tiny Mawile for whatever reason. I was trying to figure out which shadow or shiny is the best to Mega, but there it is, mini Mega Mawile. Its best buddy badge is like right in the back of its back, kind of like a tramp stamp. It's kind of funny. All right, so bringing me a leaf. Thank you, Mawile. Appreciate you. Let's see what it looks like on the map. Pretty tiny. And, well, there's the shiny. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.